Welcome, everyone. Here's Corey from the team from Empathic Way Europe. And today I'm here with Meenadchi. And I'm very honored to have this short teaser interview because she's going to be part of our Time for Empathy week. And you're also open to propose something that I had a catch, was like, oh, nice. You say your workshop is about apologizing with bravery.
Yeah.
And it will be, I just name it already. It's on Friday, the 11th of March at 6:15 Central European time. And if you want to register, you can always go on empathiceurope.com and there you can register for the workshops. And I would love that you get to know Meenadchi already a bit. So maybe you're up for sharing what your work is about, what your heart is calling you, what you love about what you share.
Thank you. So I'll catch a few things. One is that my pronouns are they. I don't use she pronouns or gendered pronouns. I think gender is beautiful, but also really destructive and hard in a lot of ways. So just catching that so that when you talk about me, to use they pronouns, because that's what matches me. And the other is it's an honor to be here with you, Corey. I think it's really nice to just be in connection with people. So thank you for having me. And then I've already lost track of what was the question again?
What your heart is calling you and why you share what you share and what you love about what you do.
Yeah, I think what I love about what I do is that I think it's really important for people to be able to build relationships with each other. I think that all the things that are really hard, whether it's loneliness or depression or a sense of isolation and everything else that comes with it, all of those things are kind of like buffered and mitigated, and life is improved when we have really good relationships. And so I love being able to help people build the language tools that then help us build the relationships that we want, because we're not actually taught that. And when I'm thinking about apologizing in specific, I don't know what it's like outside of the US necessarily, but that's not entirely true. I know some of what it's like in Sri Lanka, but it's very, very much, from a kid, you're indoctrinated that if you mess up or hurt somebody, you say sorry. And it's almost like there's this impression of teachers yelling at you, or adults yelling at you to make you say sorry. And I think that builds into our bodies the idea that an apology will trigger shame, or that an apology means that you're bad, as opposed to finding ways for an apology to feel like a soft rebuild, or for an apology to feel like real connection is possible.
Yes. So what will your workshop be about then?
It's really this idea of apologizing with bravery. I am facilitating a mediation, and one of the participants mentioned that they really want to feel seen. And I just thought about how universal that is, right? How much we consistently want to feel seen, to know that we belong, and to know that we're safe. And in the context of offering an apology, when we introduce our own needs to feel seen, it kind of like muddies the waters. It makes it so the apology doesn't land very well for the other person. And I think one of the really important teachings about NVC is remembering that not all needs can get, it's not true that all needs can get met at the same time. Sometimes you have to prioritize which need you're going to focus on, get that need met, and then move on to the next one, right? It's not like we put all the needs of the day on the table and then we do them all at once. It just doesn't, you can't eat a meal while you're washing the dishes. Both of them have to happen. And so to help people build the skills of how is it that I can tell somebody, I'm sorry, I love you, here's where I made a mistake, and create more breathing room for trust that we will be seen after that apology is made, and that we don't need to rush to get all of the needs met at one time.
I like it. Yes. There's like this step by step and trusting into the process that if we create a space and really go step by step, then every needs can be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for offering this precious gift to share
Thanks.
it. Yes. And would you like also to name your website maybe so that people can stay in contact with you and have more insight? And I have seen there's many really intriguing and delicious offers.
Yes, I love that. My website is my name, Meenadchi.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I guess we'll see each other again.
Okay. Bye, Corey.